Hello out there, and guys, I am here in Bar Harbor, Maine, getting ready to move on from the hotel that I'm in on this week-long little vacation, a break I'm taking. And I wanted to make a quick video today about the knives that I travel with, the ones that I brought with me, and the reason why I picked those, and which ones you're going to be seeing in reviews in the near future. So I don't really have the tripod set up, so a little bit shaky. I'm going to try to keep it as steady as possible. But let's get right into it. And this trip actually started in Boston, and so I picked a couple smaller knives to carry because I guess technically they do have a 2.5-inch blade length law. So I brought the G10 CRKT Squid first production here. Just a really good everyday carry little knife, not really intimidating at all. So a good one to pick and always a fun one to carry. And to be honest, this is one that, because of its smaller size, I don't carry much just day to day when I'm back home. So when I travel, it's good to have something like this to actually give it a little bit of time and get a feel for it again. The other one in that size category is the 511 Incepto, I think, Curia. And yeah, it's a weird name. Review on this one's coming soon. I've had it for a while. I was actually hoping to film the review while I was here on break, and it just hasn't happened. I've been busy, which is a good thing, I guess, for the vacation. But this is a good little $26 budget EDC. And yeah, I've enjoyed carrying this one quite a bit. Not a lot of reviews out there about this one, so this review should be coming very soon as I get back from break. A little bit of corrosion up here, so that's interesting. AUS 8 blade steel. Another one that I've got in the pocket for review, actually carrying this one today, is the CRKT and Ruger Incendiary. So this is a Robert Carter design. One of the ones that I was really impressed with at Blade Show, and CRKT sent this one to the pass-around group. I actually got this the day before I left on my trip, and so I brought it with me, and I've carried it a little bit. It's a little bit of an odd kind of design for me, but I really do like the way it's executed, and I'm a fan of it overall. So review on this one coming relatively soon as well. So yeah, you can see we've already got 3 knives. I've got 3 more, so I brought a lot with me on the trip. One of them here, the Centofanti III, is a knife that I like to bring with me to a number of places. It used to be that when I traveled, I always brought either like the Tenacious or the Persistence, always a Spyderco in that kind of vein. But my original Centofanti III, which was pretty special to me, sort of disappeared. I got it confiscated. And so for that reason, this replacement, it's not as near and dear to me. And so I like to carry it with me on trips. And yeah, I carried this one a little bit on this trip already. All right, guys, and one thing I almost forgot to tell you that I really wanted to share with you. I actually got a knife confiscated at the airport. Flying out of Orlando, Florida on the way to Boston, I got a Gerber Remix. I think that's what it was called. A Gerber Remix was in my backpack. It's just one of those like last-ditch knives. You might have seen it in my collection videos. I'll put a picture in right here. But I swear I checked the bag like every pocket a dozen times because I thought it was in there and I literally could not find it. And lo and behold, I go through security and they found it. They found it no problem. And so that knife got confiscated from me. Thankfully, they bought that it was a completely unintentional thing, and so I wasn't even questioned or anything. But that little pink Gerber that I've used as a backup to a backup to a backup for a long time now is MIA for the rest of time, and I won't be replacing it, but it served me well, but it is gone. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys as well. So 2 more. Had to bring a Benchmade. This one that I've been carrying in Maine most of the time that I've been here is the Super Freak. Super Freak's a great knife. This one was actually gifted to me by my buddy Zach, so I really love this one. But there are no, as far as I know, knife laws as far as size restriction in Maine. So this is a little bit of a larger one, but it definitely does the job. And if you're carrying it like all-purpose, maybe outdoors too, which I've been doing a lot of, it's good to have a little bit of a larger knife and one that is a little bit more durable. And then the last one, the knife that comes with me absolutely everywhere. So no matter what kind of vacation I go on, if I have a Dividend in my collection, I always bring it. So I've had one of these in New Orleans. I've had it in Breckenridge, Colorado. I've had one in Austin, Texas. I mean, everywhere that I go, I have a Dividend. And so yeah, this This one will probably get carried with me in Portland, Maine, not Oregon, in the next couple days. So pretty excited to have this one. But yeah, I just like to have a variety, guys. I like to have it for like review purposes. I like to have it just for depending on the mood and what strikes my fancy that day. What are your requirements when you're traveling? What knives do you like to bring? Do you like to bring like the nicest stuff that you have? You know, I see guys travel with like super expensive stuff. I try to like hold off from doing stuff like that. You know, I usually like to bring stuff that's a little bit more replaceable if something were to happen. But what's your take on it? Like, how do you feel? What would you travel with, and how many knives would you bring? Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. More content coming soon once I get home.